Good afternoon. I have chosen to use my icebreaker speech that I bombed, as well as my social phobia disorder, as my informative speech. Today, I'm speaking to all of you about my prior speech with regard to how I didn't achieve the grade in which I know I'm capable of because of my fear of public speaking. This fear stems from my social phobia disorder. Because of this fear, I was in such a rush to get this speech over with that I didn't give it the details I could have, resulting in a speech that fell far short of the required time for the full credit on the assignment. I feel that if I can find a way to overcome my fear of public speaking, then I will do better in this course. I have researched the fear of public speaking on the Thomas Nelson Community College Library database. One article I found is titled Eliminating Fears, an intervention that permanently eliminates the fear of public speaking. This study examines a treatment program in which half the subjects received immediate treatment while the other half waited. The study showed while using this treatment program that the subjects exhibited less anxiety and feelings of fearfulness. The study showed, I feel that if I had been more comfortable with myself and my speech, I would have conveyed a better image of who I am and how my daily life goes. I could have told about how my husband works for the railroad and is gone often while I stay behind tend to our 6 children myself, or talked about our children and their quirky personalities and silly things they do. Now I have the opportunity to tell you more about the condition I suffer from called social anxiety. Social anxiety can cause a detrimental effect on one's life just because of the overwhelming fear that races through you for no reason at all. As described in the publication Social Phobia, Always Embarrassed, put out by the National Institute of Mental Health, some of the symptoms of an anxiety attack include your heart racing, you experience heavy breathing, you can sweat badly with rising blood pressure, and be scared out of your mind. This happens to me a lot, especially when I'm at home alone in the evening. Each person has their own triggers that set off these attacks. You can tell yourself there's nothing to be afraid of, but that rarely stops the attack of fear. This type of condition affects all the people around you and requires a lot of your family and friends with their willingness to be accepting and supportive. If you don't have a strong support system, it is very difficult to live a day-to-day life like a normal person. I have dealt with social anxiety for many years and feel it's something that, given the right treatment, I can overcome. Instead of taking medication every day for the rest of my life. It will not be easy, and I don't pretend that it will be, but the long-term benefit will be worth the battle. I have briefly tried therapy, but quickly became discouraged when I didn't see results immediately. I know that if I want this to work, I will have to demonstrate more patience and fight harder. This is something that I really need to work on and get past because my career path is going to require that I address people on a public and personal level, and I have every intention of succeeding in my career studies. Now is the time I need to work on my issues so that come time for a job opportunity, I can excel and move on to do what I love, which is working in the field of law. I hope that I have shed some light on social phobias and made you all more aware of how they can impact one's life. Thank you.